My husband never appreciates any soup I make.
This food tastes like mixed spices.
Yet, after all the teasing, he still finishes every last drop of the soup and even licks his fingers.
Since you always complain, why don't you cook it yourself? Maybe then you'll see it's not as easy as you think.
I didn't know he would take that joke personal. For days, he ignored me like an unpaid bill. He gave me cold shoulders, silence, unnecessary drama. I thought he was just sulking. I didn't know he was planning something. Then Friday arrived. He walked in from work, holding a bag full of ingredients. Everything needed for a correct egusi soup. I was already in the kitchen cooking rice when he marched in and ordered me out.
Leave the mess. Leave the kitchen.
Excuse you? What do you mean by that?
He simply took my hand and escorted me out of the kitchen like a stranger. Then he shut the door with confidence of a man opening a brand new restaurant. Well, if my husband wanted to cook, who was I to argue? I relaxed in the living room watching cartoons with our 5-year-old son. But minutes later,
Burning! Babe, the food is burning!
I know how to cook, don't teach me. He backed back. I just laughed. Men and their ego, two best friends. When he finally came out of the kitchen, he was sweating like someone who just ran a marathon. He served the food with full seriousness. Meanwhile, I was smiling quietly, ready to enjoy the moment. But here is the honest breakdown of the soup. The egusi soup was too thick, thick enough to plaster a wall. And the oil was floating on top like it was confused. The meat is like rubber band. Chew it today and swallow it next week. The taste, it was burnt beyond redemption. My rice was burnt too. He said the water dried by mistake. The kitchen, it was a complete disaster. Of course, I didn't spare him. I reviewed everything thoroughly. Even our son added,
Daddy, who asked you to cook?
My husband's face looked like a student who just failed a cooking exam. Trying to defend himself, he muttered,
At least I know how to chop vegetables. I still know my way around the kitchen. Most men don't.
We ate his burnt offering that night. Later in bed, I told him gently, I appreciate your effort. At least now you understand what it takes to make one meal. Maybe you appreciate my cooking more. His eyes brightened. So, can I try cooking egusi again? Maybe I'll get it right next time. Again, oh Lord, who sent me to talk? But that night taught him something important. Appreciation tastes better than perfection. So, dear men, appreciate your wife's cooking. Even if the salt escapes or the pepper misbehaves, nobody else can cook exactly like she does.
My sweetheart, this food is very delicious, just like you.